Hello, darling.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you going?
I'm good. The kids have just gone off shopping with Anya.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. So I've got you all to myself.
Yeah.
How are you going?
It has been a roller coaster of emotions, but it kind of pinned me last night, and she realized that when she goes back to her dad's that she won't see me again till the next school holidays. So that was a huge processing moment for both of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other two haven't even quite clocked it yet, and I didn't want to point it out too harshly. So I've just been dropping comments and dropping hints and dropping ideas and slowly letting them come to that realization before I have to sit down and be like, this is actually how it's going to have to be.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that was a big one to process.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's a lot. But
Yeah.
I can see why it's the best option, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like for them, for me, for as well, like I can see why it's the best option for now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm finding a lot of comfort in that perspective.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's good. I'm glad it's sitting well with you.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. I missed you. I haven't seen you in a long time. What's it been, like a month? Has it been a month?
More. I think it's
Yeah.
been more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a whole life upgrade, a whole life change in every single department.
Absolutely. Isn't it amazing when you heal and you're just like, wow, like my life is transforming, and this is your best timeline.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like this is your best timeline.
It was like before, like I had felt all these changes and upgrades, but nothing had really shifted and changed in the reality. But then once that shift and change come through, it was all at once.
Yeah.
Like it was just all at once.
Yeah. It's the threshold. The threshold. Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like it was because, like, had I have done it in smaller increments, the changes externally would have been in smaller increments. But because I'd done it all pretty quickly, everything shifted really quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How's everything sitting with you?
Like with the kids, or just in general, everything else?
Everything. Because you've had a total transformation.
Yeah. I'm excited, but a bit nervous for work. I'm really excited to set up the shop in the clinic, because it's like a dual thing that I'm going to be doing there.
Mm-hmm.
So like the front of the shop is going to be like a little tea house,
Mm-hmm.
for people to just sit and talk, not necessarily for people to have to come in and buy takeaways and stuff like that, but basically like a little community center where people just come in and you just get a cup of tea. Like, we will just make you tea. It's fine. It doesn't cost that much.
Mm-hmm.
It's a free cup of tea. Sit down, have a chat. How are things going? What's going on with you?
Yeah.
They can buy the tea and the cups if they want to. So I've gone and bought some stock. So she's going to start shipping that soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll have my healing space in the center, and then she's got a room in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So she can just go and do her own thing, and it's like a sealed off space as well, which I really like.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Good.
just got to get the shop fit out now. So yeah.
Good stuff.
Yes.
So exciting. And how's that sitting with you in terms of managing all the moving parts and grounding them? Because what's going to happen is you've had like some pretty highs with the move and the excitement and the discovery of the new place and all of that. And with that, a lot of people, what tends to happen is you're going to hit some lows, and you're going to question yourself, and you're going to question if this is the right thing to do. And then bit by bit, it's just going to go through this waveform of undulating excitement, and, more like a hitting a few lows until it kind of evens out, until you're like, okay, this is my life now. This is where I am. This is what I'm doing. This is the new me. So that stabilization of that new space, new energy, new people, new environment, it's just gonna go through a few of these, hills before it evens out.
Yeah. I'm kind of excited for the mundane things, like the normal, regular things that are a little bit boring, because honestly, as exciting as it's been with all these changes, it is exhausting as well.
Yeah.
To like, I never thought that I would be so exhausted shopping.
Yeah.
Like, the shopping. It has been almost every day just exhausting, having to buy stuff, organize stuff, get it organized in the space.
Yeah.
Like, it's super, super exciting, but I'm like, I just want to curl up and take a nap.
Yeah.
So we've got all the basics, all the essentials for the house now. I haven't even really unpacked any of my stuff. It's just been putting all the new stuff in and getting that sorted out. And then little bits at a time, I can go back through now and start organizing everything else out of the boxes and finalizing the rest of the spaces. So
and you can take all the time you need. All the time you need. I this is a funny story, but I had a friend who moved interstate, and she had a newborn, and she didn't finish unpacking until 2 years later. She unpacked the last box, and she called me, and she's like, I've moved in officially. And I'm like, it's been 2 years. And I'm like, I'm glad you took your time. But no, seriously, there is no rush. And you'd be surprised with how much of the things you don't, like, if it's not there, you don't really use it, you don't really need it. It kind of could just sit in a box and you forget about it. Like, you forget you even had these things, like, genuinely.
Yeah. I feel like once they reach that point, I'm just going to throw them away. Like, if I'm not using them, I don't need it.
Yeah. Denesting.
Like, it's not super precious. Like, it's gone.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, that's amazing. I'm glad you have this approach. With the exhaustion that you're having, is it more of the mental load or the physical load? Is your body supporting you, or is it more the mental
It's the mental. Okay. It's the mental load. Yeah. I feel like this because I literally went from like the mental load of going through settlement with Cameron, then getting into the repairs of the house, then getting into the packing of the house, then the relocation, and then resetting up. Like, there's so much decisions, processes to create structure for so they run smoothly, telling people what to do. So even when I did have some help, it was like making sure it was productive help and not just people coming in and doing what they think, when I'm like, that doesn't help me at all, so it needs to be this way. The decision making was huge. Like, I was finding some days I was at the end of the day and the kids were like, what are we having for dinner? And I'm like, I literally cannot process another decision. I don't know. Tell me what you want to eat, that's what we're eating. And so something like those things that should also be a good priority, because obviously they help with your energy and everything else, all of that just went out the window. Because it was just, I couldn't make any more decisions about stuff. It was very mentally fatiguing.
I can see that. I can feel that. Because there's so much going on, and you're it's a one-woman show. Like, you can't, there's only so much of you to go around between all of these tasks.
And then not only that, like, not processing my emotions, because I'm processing or helping everyone else process theirs, the kids, and giving them attention and time as well, so they don't feel disconnected from me while I'm super busy getting all this stuff done. Like, it's been a lot.
Absolutely.
I don't think there's anything I could have changed about the whole process to make it easier either, but it was just very busy and a lot. So I'm looking forward to some regular, mundane, oh, this is fine stuff. Don't need to think about it too much. Just go and do it.
Yeah, exactly. Are you, do you have things in place to support you through that and through the next phase? Like, for example, I know when I was moving a lot, and when I was in university and was like doing placements in a million different hospitals and things, the first thing that I usually did was organize my meals, and it was my Muscle Chef meals. I don't know if you know those, but they're so handy. I used to get like 10, 20 different meals and just have like 1 or 2 in the fridge and the rest all in the freezer, and that way whenever I was hungry, I knew there was always a meal there that was like nice, healthy, and could sustain me. Like another example that I can give you, I got really on top of taking my vitamins and all of like, I'm always anemic, and I always made sure that I always had my iron supplements, because that's immediately taking care of the chronic fatigue, the just the tiredness, and just like the body aches and stuff like that. Another thing that I always did, which was like the first thing, is make sure that I had my gym sorted out, because that way I can guarantee that not only did I train, but I also got my alone time, you know. So it's things like that that could like really sustain you. And I'm sure that when you're thinking about all of these things, you could think of a million other things that could sustain you, like making sure that your Sunday grocery shopping is always done, so you always have things in the pantry for yourself and for the kids, so they can not only just help themselves, but you can always have the immediate kind of, you know, like an arm's length help when you need like something quick or something, like a treat, or just something that could keep them busy for a few hours. Do you know what I mean? And it's like those little lifesavers, you have no idea how much they could really shift everything. And it's just you know, it's like I always say, you got to chop your wood and carry your water, or you can, you know, chop your wood and carry your water. Like, it's your choice how you want to do it. Like, do you want to do it the easy way, or do you want to do it the hard way? And the answers they don't always become apparent straight away, but it's just sometimes it's like, give yourself a lazy Saturday and a lazy Sunday so you can figure these things out without having the mental load of, you know, doing everything else. And order a pizza, order a burger, just so you could have that mental space of, I don't have to think about what the fuck myself and the kids are going to eat today, you know? Like, give yourself that break, because it's hard. What you're doing is
we've just been doing
hard.
like DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff, because it's super simple. So I put Anya in charge of that. And so, there's actually a really good salad bar right up the road. Good. And I feel so much better when I'm just sitting down and having like a salad for lunch. Good. And it's all the good healthy food too, and I really love it. So it's only like 5 minutes from up the road too, so it doesn't take long to get here. Good. So kind of learned what my regular pickings are.
Good.
Yeah, I'm like, darling, I need a salad.
Or you could put it in a cheat sheet, like a, you know, because it's so funny that this comes to mind, but with my brother, whenever we go to a new restaurant or something, I always have what he orders, because he's like me. He's a very predictable person. Even if he goes there 1,000 times, he will always order the same meal. And there you go. And I have a whole notes filled of like, at every restaurant, this is what he orders. So if I was to go somewhere without like asking him what he wants, or not be able to get a hold of him, I already know what he needs. So if you created like a cheat sheet for you and the kids, that's the safest bet that they will get that and they'll be happy with that. Then you're so good. And it's like, it takes time to figure these things out, but it also takes a bit of mental, like, you got to be in a mentally good state to set yourself up like that, because it takes a bit of energy to kind of just think of these things, like, what would make my life easier right now? Like, if you ask yourself that at every, you know, multiple checks a day, multiple times a day, or just once in the morning, once in the night, what would make tomorrow easier for me? It would make like life a breeze, you know? Everything will be easy. It'll be like you're on vacation every day. Yeah.
I've booked a cleaner, so she's going to come for 4 hours a week. So like 2 hours on a Monday and 2 hours on a Thursday afternoon. Just because this place it's so open and it gets a bit dusty. Like there seems to be a lot of dust. I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want to have to be worrying about, is my house clean or not? So I got Robovacs for the floor. So they just run in the nighttime or whenever you need to. And then I've got a gardener coming as well. Doing like a full initial reset of the garden to get them all cleaned and tidied up. And then he's like, $80 for your maintenance. And I'm like, cool, run that, because I don't want to have to buy a mower. I don't want to have to do gardening, but I want my gardens to look pretty. So,
and it's a big mental load.
And so when I want to do that, like, I can, but when I don't want to do it, I don't want to have to do it. I don't want to be worried and stressed about anything. So there's already a pool guy that comes and does the pool through the real estate. And then, like, then I just have to worry about my washing, my food, my dishes. That's pretty much it. Like, I can manage those things really easily. So I've been trying to set myself up so when I am busy with work and stuff, if I'm having a day where I'm super tired, I don't want to have to worry about, I haven't done the gardening, I haven't done the cleaning, I haven't done whatever. So, yeah.
Automating those things make life such a breeze.
Yes.
Such a breeze. Even automating, like, bills, like, just the bills, like, automate all of them. Because you have to pay them anyway, like... You know what I mean? Like, and it's such simple things, but if it's like carrying a mental load and you see the bill on the fridge magnet or whatever, then it's like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and it takes up mental space.
Yeah. Most of them are all automated, so I don't have to worry. Like the rent, I just put a direct debit on, so that just comes out every week, so I don't have to worry about that. The only thing I have to make sure is there's enough money in the account to cover everything. Okay. So, but that's a weekly check at the moment. It's just...
easy stuff.
Transfer it over. Should be enough. If it's not, I'll double check it later. I feel like I've just been hemorrhaging money. Like, it's brought up a couple of like my anxious attachment to money as well, because I'm like, I'm not joking. I've spent about $80,000 in the last 4 or 5 weeks. Yeah. Just on everything. And I'm just like, holy shit. Yeah. That's a lot of money. Yeah. You know, but that's going to slow down right now because it was just the big things, getting everything set up and... Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. And you're like, it's a complete new life. You bought this life for $80,000, so that's okay. That's totally fine.
Like, everything's justifiable. And I feel like when I was deciding on what to buy, it was what brings me calm, peace, regulation, all of those things. So that's everything that I've bought. Like the couch, super comfy. If I want to curl up and take a nap on it, I can. It's not just a pretty couch, it's a comfy couch. It's something that I can mold myself into and just disappear for a little bit if I want to. My bed, it's not the biggest bed. I'm used to a king and I've gone down to a queen, but it's more cozy and I don't feel so empty in the bed. Like, it doesn't feel like someone's missing in the bed anymore. Yeah. So it feels like it's just my bed. Yeah. And things like that. So I've been able to process the spending based on how it makes my nervous system feel, as opposed to, oh my God, I'm spending, $5,000 on RoboVax for the floor. But I'm like, I didn't see it that way. I saw it as, I don't have to clean and vacuum and mop my floor every day. It's just going to do it itself. I just have to change the water over. That's it. Yeah. So, all of those things, I've been able to like justify them better within myself because it's to buy my peace and calm, basically.
Absolutely. Yeah. And to take care of yourself, you have to be able to spend. Especially in this, like, nothing is free in this world. Nothing, like absolutely nothing. And it's good that you did that. It's good that you did that. It's really like also healing your lack mindset, Yeah. Yeah. It's been fun, but there's been a couple of moments where I've just been sweating. I'm like, holy fuck. Heal that lack mindset.
Well, I started like transferring $10,000 a day, and then like 2 days later I've got to transfer another $10,000, and then the next day I'm transferring another $5,000. I'm just like, oh my God. Yeah.
But you know what, it's like, come on, like, you're never gonna be, I don't think you're gonna have to do this again to this extreme. And it's like, it's literally once in a lifetime kind of chapter or this experience, like moving, such a total big move.
It is. And it's so funny because like everything that I bought, like the rug in the lounge room, when I went in there and picked it out, the guy was like, oh, it's a Sunday, there's never anyone here, it's the last one, there's none in the warehouse, there's never anyone here to run it to the warehouse for delivery tomorrow, because everything else that I bought that day was going to be delivered the next day. And he's like, oh, it's not going to happen, and I'm like, that's fine, I'll wait, you can just check. And he comes back, he's like, you wouldn't believe it, there's somebody here. And I'm like, I know, everything works out for me.
Exactly.
And he's like, there's never anyone here. And I'm like, it is for me today.
Yeah, manifestation.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
It was so funny. He was so dead sure that there wasn't going to be anyone, and he come back and he was just...
There we go.
The funniest
there we
thing.
Go. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like that with everything that I bought. Everything that I bought if it was meant to be here, it was like the last one in stock. I can just get it on the truck tomorrow. No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was fun.
I love that.
And Anya was watching it all happen too. She's like, girl, I can't believe that just happened. I'm like, I can.
Welcome to my world. I'm living in alignment.
Yes, everything just works out. Literally. It's disgusting how easily everything is just there.
Yeah. Now we got to transact that mindset to the money making and the abundance, to that side of things. Because truly abundance is about... It's not always about having, $10 million in liquid cash laying around. It's about getting exactly what you need when you need it. That's abundance. Like if you're thirsty and you've got a water bottle on you, that you're abundant, like straight away, because you've got what you need. If you have, if you value a big bed, a king size bed, and you've got someone to share it with, that's your version of abundance, then that's your abundance. And if it's a queen size bed and you want to be left alone for, a good night's sleep and, enjoy yourself by yourself, then you're abundant also. That's abundance. That's what people, need to start, understanding a little bit more of, because with, the capitalism feed of like, you got to have all these Ferraris and Lamborghinis and the biggest house on the block and the hottest wife and the best abs on your husband, then you're abundant. No.
You're a little bit obnoxious.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've kind of just been like in the lead up to getting everything ready for the clinic, I've just been kind of having the mindset of this is going to be the perfect space because everyone's just going to find it. It's in a really good spot. Everyone who's looking for this, they're just going to find me so easily now. I'm going to be really available. Everything's going to be awesome. Like, it's just going to be the perfect spot for people to come looking and find me.
It will be.
Yeah.
It will be. And remember how before the move, like all the sessions before the move, every single session, I think we kind of touched on that this will be a chapter where you are creating the life. You don't find the life that you want. You create the life that you want. You create the lifestyle. And it's about being so disgustingly conscious of every single move you make, every habit you create, everything that you do on a daily basis, that it's a act of co-creation every day with the universe, with your lifestyle, with yourself, with the kids, with the house, with your vacuum cleaner, with your gardener, everything, everything is a co-creative dance. And you're finding that. You're finding that. You're not even just finding it, you're creating the dance moves now. Like you actually get it. Yeah.
And I feel like as well, like I had all this rubbish, this massive pile of cardboard boxes, plastic, everything just from all the packings. And this guy put a post up on Facebook. He was like, oh, I can do all this stuff. And so I messaged him and I'm like, can you come and take this rubbish to the dump, send him all the pictures and everything. Yep. He's like, $200. I'm like, cool. He's like, when do you want me there? And I'm like, ASAP. I was trying to get everything organized for when the kids are coming down. And he got there and he was like, oh, it might be a little bit more. And I was like, he done all this other garden maintenance and stuff like that too. And I'm like, if you're already trying to rip me off over some cardboard boxes to the dump, you're not my guy. See ya. I was like really cold to him. He didn't even walk in my front doorstep. I'm like, nah, he's not welcome here. And my front door was wide open. He did not even step foot in my front door. And I was like, that's right, because you stay there. So it was funny. And he even like swept the floor up after himself. He's like, do you have a dustpan and brush? And like cleaned the floor and everything too. And I was like, that's a little bit because you feel guilty because you try to rip me off. But yes, you should clean my floor.
Exactly.
It was like he instantly knew, oh, I shouldn't fuck with her. It was quite funny to just watch that whole thing play out.
It's the vibe. It's the vibe.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely love it. How are you really going with everything else that's happening?
Some things have been really hard, like to let go of the children is the hardest one because he's so little. He's not going to get this, and I'm scared that he's going to feel like I don't love him anymore. And so I bought him an iPad, and I've set it up so he can FaceTime me, because the girls don't share their phone with him as often as they should. And Cameron won't let him use his phone to FaceTime me, so I've just bought Rory an iPad and set up the FaceTime so he can just FaceTime mum whenever he wants to then. So I've just tried to help him feel close to me without physically being close to me. But he's probably the hardest one for me as well, just because the girls from birth were like, from birth to one, they were really clingy, really like, you know, mum's babies. And then pretty much from one onwards, they were like independent, sassy, I don't need your help, I've got this, watch me rock my shit. Rory has been the complete opposite. He's been really clingy, really attached the whole way through, and he hasn't grown out of that yet. So I'm scared that this is going to be harder for him and me, because I've gotten so used to him being so clingy to me all the time. Like, it's a comfort almost, you know. But also I'm like, he's 5 and he you know, he needs to build relations with too, you know. And so I'm like, the only way for me to allow that to happen is to allow that to happen. So but just, it pisses me off that I'm so emotionally retarded. Like, he's just, the other night, Rory, he was crying. This is going to make me cry because I hate this one. He was really upset. He wanted me to come pick him up. And I said, I'm sorry, darling, I can't pick you up. And he's like, but Mum, I'll come down and help you unpack boxes. Like, I can help you with boxes and unpacking, and so you don't have to do it. And I was so sad, and I was like, I'm so sorry, honey, but you have to stay with Dad. And then turned around again. She's like, Dad, you're going to have to sort it out. He's super upset. And he just went straight to, I didn't make that fucking problem. That's not my fucking problem to fix. And I'm like, he's 5 and he just misses Mummy, and that's okay. Like, it's okay. He just needs some attention, some hugs. And I'm so pissed off that he's still hating me so much, and he's just, there's no inner reflections at all. Like, you can't just step up and hug your child because he's sad. It's pretty pathetic. It is. And I don't know what to do with that, and I feel guilty for surrendering the children to that. That's not loving and kind and nurturing. It's the complete opposite. And I don't want them to experience the brutality of this world, because it's so stupid. You know, like, they're babies. They shouldn't have to suffer under a parent who's so fucking immature that they can't even comfort a sad child. And I'm like, how can you call yourself a good parent if that's how you parent? You know, he just doesn't see how damaging that rejection is, and the abandonment, the emotional abandonment constantly. And I feel like I've overgiven to compensate for his. And now I have to pull that back and let them be hurt some more. So it's hard. It's hard, and I don't love it, but you know, I remind myself too that they chose this life, and their parents too. All the way through, no matter what it looks like in the middle, like, they chose this too. So, you know, I kept getting this this thing in my mind that this is going to take about 2 years. So whether or not that's true, I don't know, but it kept coming up 2 years. So could be a 2-year process, might not be, I don't know.
Adjustment period.
Yes.
It sounds very overwhelming, holding all of these thoughts and all of these emotions, because you're in a place where you are so emotionally in tune with everything, and you're so emotionally in touch with how unavailable is, that you just, and you have no other choice but to, you know, be in your lane and set up the life that you and the kids need for this next chapter. So it's a temporary, you know, fix the situation for a very beneficial long-term gain. Very beneficial, extremely beneficial. And with, I totally understand. He's super young. He's super young. And he is a cute little clingy teddy bear. He loves cuddles and love. Yeah. And I'm glad that he's got the iPad there to just, you know, call away whenever he needs you, whenever he wants to, you know, see you or be a part of your world, or needs any sort of love or reassurance. And he knows to reach out, you know.
He does.
Kids are very intuitive that way. When they know they need something, they just go straight for it. They don't care what time or what you're doing or what's going on. They'll just do it. Yeah. And bless his soul. He's so young. Like you said, he's so young. But you're right with them choosing this. And you're also right with having to share this, the kid's life with their father. Like it's a very, you know, valid concern with all of these guys, all of the things that have been happening, and all of the ways that can be and is. But at the same time, it's like you also need to take care of you. You also need to take care of the life setup, because you are the adult and you are the person responsible for the setup process. And it's okay. It's like when you zoom out and you think of the grander plan of what's happening, it's kind of like, okay, I could do this, and I know why I need to do this. But it doesn't make the little things less hard. It makes them even more difficult, because you know you're anticipating, and you know need to get through it, and you know this is going to happen. And you know like the back of your hand. You know all his games and all his, you know, his level of intellectual and emotional abilities,
like,
or lack of.
I've had to put this to him in a way that he's kind of won. Like, because if I just was like, okay, you know, you can have the kids, whatever, like, it would be, I mean, either way, he's gonna do it. He's gonna try to create a divide between the kids and I, and he's gonna foster the worst elements of this. Mum's abandoned you. She's just focused on her career. All of the things, like she doesn't love you anymore, all of those things. Is your new mum. She's just, you know, because it's his stupid pitch along the way has been that you just want to abandon the kids and go and focus on your career. And he's only saying that because he's pissed off because I have the potential to make more money than he has. And in his eyes, I didn't push through a grind. I didn't earn it. I didn't work hard enough for it. It just fell in my lap and I ran with it. And he hates that because he's put so much time and effort and everything into his career. But he doesn't understand that things just have always worked out for me. Like, he feels like he's had to fight so hard to get anything, and shit just falls in my lap so easily, and he hates me for it. He really hates me for it. And I'm like, you could have had the same thing for you. It doesn't have to be so easy. Mine's not super difficult because I don't want it to be. Like, I'm just feeling my way through everything, and that's how I find my way. But he's the total opposite. And so with this coming in and like, if you look at my life from the outside in now, everything that he hates about me just upgraded itself times 10. And so that's going to be a really big highlight reel that he can weaponize and make a negative thing when it's not negative at all. Like, he's not happy for me at all, and he's going to push that onto the kids too. And I don't want my kids to feel like I chose a better life over being their mother. I didn't, you know. I even said with here last night, I said, Mummy made a mistake by thinking she could come down here and do it all by herself. So we have to let Dad parent. And in the time that Dad's parenting, Mum's going to be setting up foundations, community, support, all of the things that I need. So when you do eventually come down here, it's going to be the best way.
Yeah.
And so she kind of found a bit more peace in that as well. And so I kind of had to put my stamp of what's actually happening in before he overlays it with the bullshit.
Yeah.
So, and I'll have to do the same with Bella too, but he doesn't understand one way or the other. He feels his emotions out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one's going to be a bit more tricky.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
a lot. It's a lot
It's
on
a lot.
you. And I can see that it's a lot on you. It's a lot on you. And the anxiety is so high. So high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's I feel hard to regulate myself when the kids are here too, because I'm still in that just get through.
Yeah.
Just get through. And I really want to change that to let's all regulate together. Let's all feel good together.
Yeah.
And let's all support each other in a better way instead of this is enough to just get through.
Yeah. Yeah. It's moving away from survival mindset into flourishing mindset.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big
and
time.
you know, with everything that I always say, it has to come from within. If you don't have that, you cannot give that.
Yes.
You cannot give that. And it starts with pre-preparation, right? So remember coming back to that center before anything happens, taking that 10, 15, 5 hours for yourself, right? Beforehand. So you're not giving from an empty cup. It's not like, you know, a lick of water to everyone where you haven't even filled your own cup. It always has to come from within. Always, right? So how are you bringing this back to yourself? Because this is where it always starts. How are you giving back to yourself right now with all of these changes? How are you mentally preparing yourself through all of this? How are you nurturing yourself? How are you caring for yourself? Are you taking the right time out for you? And I know this is probably like the stupidest question right now because of all the changes and all the stresses and the anxieties and all the, you know, decisions you've had to make. But have you booked a massage for yourself? Like, did you go and do something that's like super relaxing that allows you to just come back to your body, come back to the center, know you're safe, know you're looked after?
I did when I was when the kids were going to school and stuff. I did book myself a massage there, and I got my nails redone with my favorite nail tech. And then when I were at the shops the other day, we went and got our had a pedicure. But since I've been down here, I haven't, because it's just been go. There's been too many things to do all the time. So I've just been getting my little fixes in that regard, in like relaxing in the shower, taking a nice hot shower. I would just sit on the shower floor, shave my legs, just make myself feel good. The little things that I need. I'll take a shower in the day and wash my hair on the days that I need to wash my hair. I've been like doing my morning reset routine. So I took your advice, and I'm like, I'm starting my day ready every day. So get up in the morning, have my coffee, whatever, and then get myself prepared and ready for whatever the day has to throw at me. So I feel good, I look good. I bought new clothes as well, so I'm feeling good. I got my hair dyed as well. I don't know if you can tell.
I thought your hair looked different, but I thought you had just washed it. That's why.
No,
it looks very different.
It is very different. She done my roots a really dark color.
I love it. It is a bit darker. It is a bit dark. Do you like it that way?
I actually do.
I love it.
I actually do. And so it's got like copper and a little bit kind of blonde highlights in it, because I have natural copper hair anyway. So I thought just bringing that out a bit better.
I love it.
So yeah, it's different.
It suits you, and it definitely suits the Sunny Coast vibes.
Yes. Yes,
Now that,
it's
like,
definitely a lot more
beachy
fresh.
waves and freshness, that zestiness, you know.
My hair has changed with the water down here as well. Like, I've gone from bore water, which is like super heavy, to actually it's pretty good water. It's not like super chlorinated or anything like that.
Yeah. I love that.
And that's really changed my curls and my hair too. So they're super full and fun.
Yeah.
Very
Your
playing with
hair's
my hair.
growing very long. Like, it's growing very fast as well. Because it wasn't long ago that you got, you know, the what's it called? The bob kind of cut, the pixie kind of bob.
Yeah.
I
That was
love
in October.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. I mean, we're kind of like, you know, June, July.
I know.
So wild to say that. So wild.
It's grown like 3 inches.
Yeah.
Like that.
It looks healthy. It looks healthy.
Yeah, it was like here.
It was there. Yeah, I remember.
And so we've got a good 2.5, nearly 3 inches of growth there now.
Yeah. Amazing. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Oh, yeah. So
yeah.
I realised I put these in and they haven't connected to the phone, so I've just had them in the whole time and they're not working.
just for the vibe. The thought is there. That's all that matters.
Well, that's why I pinned my hair back, because I was brushing on them before, but I just realised that they didn't even fully connect.
Oh my god. You know what day it is, yeah? Let's just make sure we're on the same page.
Saturday. Yeah.
Good.
I'm taking the kids up to see Dad tomorrow, and then we're bringing the dogs home.
Okay.
So,
Sweet.
Yeah. The dogs are going to help me to be getting out and getting some exercise and everything, because they need walks and things like that. So
that's right.
They're going to be my little comfort buddies.
Yeah. Exactly.
While the kids are not here. So,
and
I didn't understand this, and I don't think I still do, but like, we had Jimmy, and then Dad gave Louie, and then was like, Poppy, I need a dog too. So my dad was like, oh, you can just have Griffin, and this is a rental. I'm like, Dad, I can't have 3 dogs in a rental.
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, you can. And I was like, I got special permissions to have 2, so they allowed 1, and I had to get special permissions to have 2, and I'm like, I don't know if I can bring 3.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a lot. You're almost numbered if you get the Yeah.
I'm like, I might have to leave Griffin with you and just bring Jimmy and Louie down.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, why do I have 3 dogs?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I can manage them fine, and they're fun. I just don't want to get in trouble from the real estate. I don't want to overstep either.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I'm going to stick with my thing and just tell Dad to keep Griffin for a while. And then if I decide to buy a house, then I'll change that. And, yeah. Because Griffin's nearly 2 anyway. Like, he's been with Dad since he's a puppy. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Jimmy and Griffin are like best friends. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
You don't have to make the decision straight away. Just know that. You could just leave it for a while, get settled in, and revisit it later. Not all the decisions have to be made all at once, my darling.
Yeah.
Give yourself the time to adjust.
Yes. I did tell Dad that I might just bring down 2 of them, and then I'll see how I go. If I can smuggle an extra dog in and it's no big deal, then I'll do it. But if Griffin just comes and lives with you for a while, and then he comes down on the school holiday, so Rory feels like he has his dog here too, then it'll be like a little holiday for him. And I don't know, we'll work it out later.
Give it time. The dogs are always going to be there. Yeah, exactly.
The cat, though, I kept getting the name Sam for like a couple of weeks, and then I've gone into the pet shop yesterday and there was a kitten in there named Sam.
I love that.
Yeah, it was so cute.
The synchronicity has been wild.
I needed a little kitty cuddle. I've been needing a little cat. I love cats.
Yeah.
The purring. I love the purring.
Yeah.
And when I picked him
very
up,
centering. Very centering.
Yes. And I haven't had a cat for a couple of years now. Like, this is pretty much the longest I've never lived with a cat. So, yeah, the kitty calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? And they're so low maintenance. Cats are so low maintenance.
I don't know if I could hide a cat in the house, though.
Yeah.
So, again, I don't want to overstep here. And so I kind of feel like I like to have my people around, but then I like to have my plants around, then I like to have my animals around, and I feel comforted in these different elements, these different areas, but I'm like, this house is not supporting that at the moment because I don't own it.
Yeah.
And
it's
so
a
I feel like I'm
different field,
Yeah, I've got someone else's rules to live by in that regard. So I think when Dad's money comes in, I might consider buying a place similar to this size.
Yeah.
So then I don't have to have someone else's permission to have my creature comforts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be very nice. Yeah.
So that'll be the next thing.
How's the location? Is it what you anticipated it to be?
Yes, it is absolutely perfect. Like, I just had in my mind that when the kids are there, I just want to get on a push bike and go for a ride along the footpaths that are right next to the beach. I didn't want to have to load the bikes up in the car or anything like that. Like, afternoon walks with the dogs, things like that. I wanted almost like to be able to just walk out my front door, go across the road or whatever, and the beach is right there. And it is. It's absolutely perfect. It's quiet, but not too quiet.
Yeah.
It's perfect location for all the amenities. The beach access is like right there, and there's a park there. So I don't even have to buy like playground furniture or anything for the outside because it's there's one right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was perfect.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's so good.
Yeah.
That's so
like
good.
I couldn't have picked a better place, and all the numbers add up too. Like the numbers for my apartment or the unit are all adding up to 8. The house I just moved, all adding up to 8. Like the 8s are everywhere.
Yeah, the
so
synchronicity.
Yes.
Yeah. It's abundance. It's abundance.
It's absolutely abundance. Yeah. And the map references were freaking hilarious because there was like there was some for a while and then they just dropped off. Like after I had that timeline jump, they dropped off and I was like, oh, whatever. I actually kind of wanted a break from them because they were getting a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
Then they ramped up again, and then when I got down here, nothing. And I was like, cool, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then, like, literally the other day, they just ramped up again, and I was like, oh my God, that's getting a bit overwhelming now.
Yeah, well, you know what to do now. You just follow the synchronicity, and you know that when you're living in alignment, it will happen naturally. That's what these numbers and these repeating things that you're finding are. It's just that you're living in alignment. It doesn't mean it's a sign. It doesn't mean that it's any. It just means you're in alignment. Yeah. I love
It's funny. It's funny how my perspective of those has evolved. And like sometimes there's like little hidden messages in there as well. Like one of the ones that came up because we went to this Depop thing down in Brisbane, which is like, mate, I don't know if you know what that is.
What is it?
It's like they book out the showgrounds and it's like thrift heaven for thrifting.
I know it. Yeah.
I've never experienced anything like that before, and I'm just like, we should
I didn't
go
even
do
know
it.
it had a name. I didn't know it had a name.
Depop. I don't know what it stands for or why it's called that, but that's what it is. So we went, and I was not really expecting anything, but I was like, oh, this will be fun to do it, so let's do it. Went down there, and I got a rabbit skin handbag, and I got a rabbit coat, and I got 2 pairs of boots as well.
Cool, that's really cool.
It was so fun. I've never had so much fun in my life.
Yeah, all the fun, different things.
Yeah. But while I was going down there, I got the number sequence and like the letters and stuff, like the stuff that I've been struggling with Cameron. Go and see George and get some NET. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. Well, good stuff.
Yeah,
The
sometimes
universe
it's
is
not.
talking to you.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not just like 1 2 3s and 1 1 1s or whatever. Like sometimes
It's a
if
very
you
direct message.
can,
Yeah.
see if you can decode it.
Yeah.
NET with George, but I'm not going up to see George. But I found another chiro, and she actually does NET as well. So
Okay.
I feel like that's the closest thing, and it's fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be
Yeah.
such a fun discovery learning all of these, like finding your, favorite nail tech in this new place, and finding your favorite hairdresser, and finding all of these favorite little things that you can just try, like through trial and error. You're going to know what fits you and what doesn't.
Yeah.
It's such a fun process. Like when you're in a good mental space, this is such a fun process. When you're not, you're just like, all right, get the show on the road.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Minus everything, besides everything else that's going on, it sounds like you're in a really good place.
Yeah. I feel like majority of the time I'm tilted more towards the positive side of everything.
Yeah.
Like there's some heavy stuff, but most of it it's just releasing the control of and letting go of outcomes, and that's the more I can do that, the more I swing back to the positive side of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And not being in a super controlling, has to be this way kind of energy. Yeah. Exactly. No, you're in a good place. You're in a very good place. Minus the stress of the kids and all of that, which I know will self-resolve. It just needs a bit of time and, nature to take its course with this next thing. And whilst that's happening, you could focus on so many other things, because only the universe knows when you're going to be this kind of, I want to say, like child-free next, So you can do so many things. You could do so much. You could achieve so much. You could dedicate, your evenings towards things that you can't really otherwise do. And you could really think about how this new co-creative effort is going to be when the kids are back, around and in your space every day, and how that's going to look like, and how you can, make that as easy, as effortless, and as intentional and conscious as possible. Yeah. And these answers might come to you, when you're unloading the dishwasher, or when you're folding, your clean set of laundry. Like these answers only come to us when we're really just like slowing down, just immersing ourselves, just listening to a song that we've played 1,000,000 times, right?
Yeah.
These answers, they don't find us.
Yeah, I get my mental processes in order that way.
Yeah.
So, I like doing those things because it just...
They're grounding exercises.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you really slow down and if you really enjoy it. Like, for example, I've found that it's very helpful to do something really mundane and boring with something really fun. That's why when I'm folding laundry, I always listen to music. Always. And I always, when I'm folding laundry, or when I'm like, fixing up things around the house or tidying up or whatever, I always declutter through, do I need this? Can I get rid of this? Would my life look any different if it wasn't here? And these, like, constantly doing that, it just keeps you so grounded and decluttered, not just in the space but in the mind, because the clutter starts from outside. If you don't have a clean and tidy space, and a space that is completely livable for your lifestyle, for your standards, for what you need from that space and for the children, then it's very hard to have that on the inside.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like that kitchen bench, that the kitchen bench thing that you told me about. The theory. The kitchen bench theory. Yeah, it works. It actually works. And there's a whole field of science around this, Yeah. And whilst you're doing these things, and whilst you're giving yourself the space to really slow down, it might be worthwhile to kind of just start thinking of the things that you do want in the next house or in the next place. And they might be random thoughts, 3-4 months into this, or it might be like a random afternoon where you go, I really like that area or that place, or I really want to live close to that beach or that gym or that whatever place you frequent,
Yeah.
And these little things, they really make life so much easier, because you don't know what you don't know until you know it, and then everything just falls into place. Right?
Yeah.
And it takes time. It takes so much time, and it takes a regulated nervous system, right? Because if you're dysregulated, these answers are not going to come to you. You're not going to be in a co-creative dance. It's going to be like a shit mess of, why the fuck is this happening to me right now? Right?
Yeah.
Because, when you're dysregulated, it's like things are happening to you, not for you. But when you're regulated, you're so conscious of every single creative effort that you have in your daily activities. You actually fall into, knowing that this is your creation. This is you. You made this. Every part of this is you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
it's so much easier to see that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it comes from a regulated nervous system. It comes from staying present. This is why it's incredibly, important to cultivate presence mindset and being here right now, because there is no other moment. This is all we have. This moment in the now is all we have. Whilst it's nice to plan for the future, it's nice to think of tomorrow or the day after that or the next month. But really right now is really all you have. And it's the consciousness of the universe moving through us and us moving through it. So enjoy it. Enjoy every bit of it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. I'm excited for the new normal, like the new easy breezy daily things that are just going to come in, and yeah. Like my old thinking patterns are so they don't fit anymore.
Outdated.
Yes.
Very outdated.
Yeah. So I've noticed the mental shift in those too.
Yeah.
Of even just something of, is it important for me to think about that right now? No. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
like,
what happens with a timeline jump.
More.
Yeah. And outgrowing your old self is such a liberating experience, because you recognize her fully, and you just want to give her a hug and cuddle and just be like, you're not just gonna be okay, you're gonna fuck this whole thing up and you're gonna burn everything to the ground, but you're gonna be okay. And that's what you've done.
Yeah,
that's exactly what you've done. You're an incredibly different person. Like I'm glad you see that. You get these little glimpses of like, wow, like this is me. Hello.
I know, I'm a little bit like, I'm blushing.
I did this for me.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's so good.
If you could pick one area of where you would like to see more development and more conscious effort in, what would it be in your life right now?
I think how I feel about my physical appearance.
Okay. Like,
I feel like I've had so much change on the inside, but I haven't really put too much time and effort into the change on the outside.
Okay.
Like, I used to be really, really heavy, and even now, like going shopping and stuff like that, I'm still finding myself looking at fat girl clothes and going, oh, that's just comfortable. And I'm like, actually, I need to put a little bit more work into my physical body, so that way I can feel more comfortable and confident in the clothes that I have, because I feel like that's a better representation of how I actually feel on the inside, not in the comfy fat girl clothes. Yeah. I feel like I need to physically love my body more.
Okay. And where does that start for you? What does it look like?
First, it starts with the food, but then like movement, exercise. Okay. What am I doing? Because I haven't been doing any lately. I've just been, like when I'm walking up the stairs 50 times, I'm actively engaging my glutes and things like that to get myself up the stairs.
Yeah.
But I actually want to set the intention of, I actually want to invest in my physical health better. So
yeah,
actively booking a gym session or gym time and things like that to be more productive in that.
And the future version of you that has already achieved all of that, that's got body positive, perfect body, shops the right size clothes for herself, not out of comfort but out of physical appeal and aesthetics and wanting that pleasure that you're gonna find in your body and that you already have in your body. You just need to cultivate. What is she doing differently than the person right now, or the version of you right now?
It's prioritizing that.
Okay.
Prioritizing that routine, creating that routine, and no matter what, sticking to it, because it makes us feel so good. Like it literally, like the endorphins and stuff, like I know I feel good after I've been to the gym, even if I didn't want to go beforehand, even if I was too tired or whatever else. But if I'm more aware of what's fatiguing me when I feel like I'm in a higher energy state, things like that, then I can go and be more active and productive in my higher energy states. And then when I'm feeling like I want to be resting, then I can be resting and things. So reading my body more of when I'm feeling what I'm feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and if I'm comfort eating, why am I comfort eating again? What am I not thinking about? What am I not processing? What am I avoiding? All of these things.
Okay. All right. So we have prioritization. What else?
I don't even know.
You can do this. I know you can do this.
I know I can, but right now I'm like, ask me the question again.
All right. So the version of you in the future that has already prioritized herself and her physical appeal and her efforts towards her body and her efforts towards her physical aesthetics, what is she doing different than the version of you right now?
She's loving herself way more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's funny because I actually thought about that today.
No, wait. Chefs, put the knife down and step away from the plate. All right? She is loving herself more. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
I do.
You feel that? We found the G spot. Hallelujah. We found the G spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, okay? We found it. We found her. Okay, we found her. All right.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Okay, you feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
Let it out.
Yeah.
Let it out. I know it's coming, baby. I know it's coming. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. Okay, let it out. She's loving herself more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let it out, baby. Let it out. Let it out. You've got so many angels here helping you. We're ready for the shift. We are ready for the shift. Okay, can you feel that? You can feel that? Okay, very good. The angels are here. They're assisting you. Just let it out, Bob. Let it out. Let it out. It's a vibrations thing. It's a nervous system thing. It's a body thing. Okay, let it out, Bobby. Let it out. Let it out. All the way out. Scream if you need to. Scream if you need to. Okay, let it all the way out. All the way out. All the way out, Bobby. All the way. All the way. All the way. All the way, my darling. All the way. She loves herself. She loves herself. She loves herself. That version of you loves herself. She shops the right size clothes, right? She eats the right food. She prioritizes herself. She shows up for herself. She showers every day and she gets ready. That routine is a mindfulness practice. That routine is not about makeup and face creams and all of that. It's about you loving yourself.
Yeah.
It's about you loving yourself. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Let it out, Bob. Let it out. Let it out. Because they're coming back for you. They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. We're going to circle back to this. We're going to circle back to this, okay? Oh, my darling.
Yeah. There's a lot of guilt with that.
Yeah.
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 A lot of guilt and shame.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like it was everybody else's guilt and shame, because I don't feel guilty for loving myself more either. It's guilty because other people don't love themselves this much too.
Yeah.
And so they've shared it, and I was carrying stuff that's not mine.
Mm-hmm.
But I made it mine because everybody else felt the same.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I don't like that anymore, actually.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I feel like I was punished for loving myself too. And so I started punishing myself because that's what everybody did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I don't need to do that anymore.
Because guilt seeks punishment. Whether it's self-inflicted or towards other people. And that's something women are so good at doing.
Yeah.
Right? And this is why we have 50 and 60-year-old women who are absolute bullies. Because guilt seeks punishment.
Yeah.
They put down beautiful young women, right? Until we start doing it to ourselves, and that's how the cycle perpetuates, right?
Yeah.
But when you love yourself, you're able and capable of loving everyone around you. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I've had like little snippets of it come up over the last couple of days, actually. And like, what am I teaching my kids? What am I teaching my girls? You know, and like a lot of it's been tied up into the separation between them as well, because it's also an act of self-love for me to let them go and experience stuff and just trust that they'll come back around when it's the right time.
Yeah.
So letting go of the guilt of the mother does not always have to sacrifice herself in order to raise the children. There's another way.
Yeah.
It's just not the most followed path right now.
No, it's not. And that's what the return of the divine feminine is about. It's about learning that it's not about self-sacrifice. It's actually the most harmful way to raise a family, to raise children, to raise young women, to raise young sons. It's the most harmful way to not just yourself, but them and society as a whole.
Yeah.
Right? And it's paving those pathways of being a good mother is actually about choosing yourself. It's about going, no, we had these kids together, and it's your load also to be as much of a parent as I am, and allow me to be at the gym for an hour in the morning.
Yeah.
Or go to a hair salon or a nail appointment in the afternoon, right?
Yeah.
Because the load of parenthood is not just yours.
Yeah.
Right? And we cannot turn back clocks in society and go, what happened to the support network that women were promised in their motherhood? We can't do that. We can only co-create what was taken away from us and what we also allowed to be taken away from us, because we played a big role in the fuck up of all of this.
Yeah.
Right? We played such a big role in all of this. We gave away our power.
Yeah.
Right? We gave away our rights. right?
Yeah.
Because, and I always say this, if you're going to have a conversation about responsibility, you have to have a conversation about your rights. If you're going to tell me what I'm responsible for the kids, I also have to discuss what my rights are, right? And that starts with, am I given the right environment to be a good mother? Am I given the right resources to be a good mother? Am I given the right time to be able to make good meals and to look after myself so I can look after these babies? And you don't just have one, you have 3 beautiful children.
Yeah.
And you have a job, and you have a house, and you have probably mostly 3 dogs to look after, right? Right? What does a car need to get going? It needs petrol, it needs oil, it needs regular servicing, and the tires need air in it. What does a human being need to get going, right? If we think of ourselves as cars, I promise you these guys would be a lot more educated than what we make them out to be. But where did it start? It started with us.
I said, hey, don't worry about it, I'm fine.
It started with us. It started with us. And that's what we have to recognize. If we don't be absolutely cutthroat in our boundaries, guess what's happened? They don't become boundaries, they become open borders, right? Yeah. And what happens to open borders? They get absolutely fucked. Quite literally, they get absolutely fucked with everything that could be taken away and hemorrhaged from them, right? Yeah. And that's where it starts. That's where it starts. Yeah. And when you get clear on the definitions of what your needs are, just like a car needs petrol, oil, and air, you can get more clear on what the things you need to power you forward. And I know what those things are. It's getting you to that threshold of going, I actually need that, and I didn't know I need that. I was actually like that. I lacked self-worth, and I lacked prioritization of myself. That's why I didn't go to the gym. That's why I binge ate. That's why I got size 16 or whatever size you wear instead of size 10, right? But I see that, and it's getting you to see that, right? That's the art. That's the art of this. Yeah. Because when you tell me that it's about prioritization and loving myself and all of these beautiful things, guess what it's actually about? You can do this. Guess what it's actually about?
I'm not there yet.
Okay. No. You are. We just need to work our way to it. Okay. So if you are looking at a woman and she's telling you that she's not going to the gym because she doesn't have the right ability to prioritize herself, and she's binge eating, she's not eating the right things, she's not booking in with her personal trainer, she's got no membership, gym membership, she's got all of these other things, she's given everyone everything they need, and she also thinks she's lacking self-love. What else do you think is happening with her, or could possibly happening with her?
I don't know. I need to think on it for a minute.
Okay. Let's think in terms of low self-esteem and low confidence. Because those...
She doesn't see her own worth.
Yes. Low self-worth. Low self-worth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because a woman let's say in a utopian idealistic scenario where we can build a profile in our mind, let's just picture it, a woman who has high self-worth as opposed to a woman who has low self-worth. What would be the activities that she would engage in a daily basis? What would her lifestyle look like? What would be the kind of man she would marry? What would be the kind of relationship she would have with her kids? What would be the relationship she would have with her community, and so forth? But let's start with, what would her treatment towards herself be, considering she is a profile of someone with a high self-worth, a high self-value?
I feel like everything she would be doing would be to nurture that fact.
Yeah.
Like to care for that, to make that the center of everything, because once you lose that, you don't have anything else, right?
Yeah.
So all the children, the husband, the community, everyone is helping her to support that.
Yeah. And she
Yeah.
chooses only those people and the things that have a conscious effort to co-create that with her or add to her and do not take away.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not about being selfish and taking away. It's
No.
about having a standard of treatment, of lifestyle, of things, of mindset, of value.
Yeah,
And it
because
starts
it would be
with-
a shared perspective. And so if everybody's doing that, it's not selfish if one person's doing that, because everybody should also be doing that.
That's right. And it becomes a co-creative dance of everything going perfectly right and well. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see any of my worth for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It did not feel good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now
That's
that's coming to the surface of digging deeper into that self-worth and self-value, what are some of the things that you notice about yourself right now that are screaming and signaling, I don't treat myself very well, or I don't think highly of myself?
I've still been smoking and I need to stop that.
Okay.
That's been a big one, and I've used it as a crutch to like get through my stress and whatever else. And it's like, it's the worst thing about me right now. I don't love it at all.
Yeah.
I don't love that. And I feel like that when I see people smoke, it feels like the same thing. It's like, you don't love yourself, you don't value yourself, you don't nurture yourself, you're not mindful about your health enough, and all of those things.
Yeah.
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 It's been like the one thing I've just been hanging on to, because I have given up and changed so much of my life and worked through so many things that it's almost like I'm a little bit hesitant to be perfect at everything, to be good at everything, to be on top of everything even. So it was like the last, or one of the anchor points that's just helped me in the old life a little bit too, because it's a big change too.
Yeah. Okay. And with the recognition that smoking is an attribute of someone who has low self-worth and low self-value and doesn't love themselves, what in it is still making you hold on to that particular activity?
I think because in a twisted way, like I'm still, I take that time to, I'm just going to have a cigarette, but it's actually giving me time.
Okay.
I can, when I'm overwhelmed and stressed out, I can take a minute.
Yeah.
And it has a purpose for other people to see. It has a reason for other people to see. And so it helps me to hold a space for myself to stop and regulate and calm myself and get myself ready to step back into whatever chaos I just stepped out of for 5 minutes. And I don't have a substitute for that yet.
Okay. All right.
And so I feel like I need a reason to take 5.
Okay.
And so if I'm stepping out and having a cigarette, nobody questions that. Nobody says, oh, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, oh, yeah, no worries. See you when you get back. You know, it's allowed in a lot of people's perspectives to just step out for a cigarette than what it is more for someone to just taking 5 and exiting for some self-regulation or something like that.
Okay. All right. So in recognition of that, it's a form of you having time for yourself without feeling guilty or judged. And also recognizing that it's in association with a self-soothing regulation mechanism. For that to be a coping mechanism so deeply embedded with judgment and accepting and permitting that judgment from others, and your core emotional need from smoking is self-soothing and regulation. Without relying entirely on an external factor to self-regulate, in higher states of in states of higher emotional arousal and higher states of distress, overwhelm, anxious, sad, angry, because those are the trigger points for self-soothing mechanisms. So I imagine also for you, it would also be the fact that you are using it when you are overly triggered and need self-soothing mechanisms, right?
Yeah.
What would be, because you're not addicted to nicotine, it's not an addiction thing for you, right? It's more like
a choice.
It's a choice, and it's also a self-soothing mechanism with the core emotional need of it being a regulatory activity. What are some things you can, without shame, without guilt, without internalizing people's judgment towards you needing to take 5 minutes out for yourself, what would it look like for you? And this is such an easy one. Oh my god. This is your energy. It's like you have such a fucking, oh my god, you have such a deep inability to express your need when you're really, really in need of regulation that my throat is closing over. I didn't think this was going to be that deep for you, to be completely honest.
Yeah, it's the smoking started when I was like 12.
Yeah.
It's because I wasn't safe and I wasn't nurtured and I didn't have anyone to help me to, this is coming up, to teach me how to take care of myself properly. And so I copied what I saw. I copied what everyone else around me was doing because that's what calmed other people down. That's what gave everyone that permission for space, for, even in a toxic form, but self-care to regulate themselves and to take 5, especially mum. Like when mum was really mad, she'd go and have a cigarette or something like that. And it's been a deep thing because I've always hated it. I hate the idea of it. It smells, it's disgusting. It's so gross. It's like disgusting. But I've never known how else to ask for permission or even give myself permission to explore any other option of what does healthy self-care look like? What does healthy 5 minutes peace look like when you're overrun and overwhelmed and things like that. Like I did quit for about 5 years, and then it was after I separated from Cameron and I went back to being alone and being by myself again and not knowing how to cope because there's no one to ask for help, there's no one to ask for space, and that's coming up again with the kids. Like letting them go creates nothing but time and space for me to work out what do I need. Like, I don't know what I need. I don't like drugs. I don't like alcohol. Like, I don't know what other options are out there. That's, I don't want to just throw myself into the gym and make that my new toxic habit. I don't want to have a toxic habit. I want to find joy and pleasure in things and not not find coping mechanisms because, you know, what else do you have? What else do you do? I want to do things because I really enjoy them and they make me feel good and they make me love myself more, not want to punish myself for needing something, because it's a self-punishment too. Like,
yeah,
it's like when I'm overwhelmed and stressed out, it's a punishment because, you know, you should be more, you should do better, you should be able to take on more, and instead of finding peace and comfort in that, you attach to the negative side of it because, well, if you're self-punishing yourself, nobody else needs to punish you because you're already punishing yourself, right?
Yeah.
But if you were to have a positive 5-minute break, then it's like everyone who doesn't know how to do that is punishing you tenfold because you're doing positive things when everyone else is stressed out and overwhelmed, and how dare you? You know, it's like, yeah, I don't even know. Like, it's been a big one. It's been a big one. Because I have no visual representation of my life ever of what positive self-care looks like, apart from eating right and going to the gym and, you know, things like that. And they're so basic, but I'm like, I don't know what else there is. Yeah. Like, you can't go and get a massage when you're stressed and overwhelmed every 5 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's no one to watch the kids then, so, you know.
This is incredibly overwhelming for you, and I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see how much you've carried that for so bloody long.
Yeah.
So long. And so much self-judgment around it, darling.
Yeah, a lot.
So
yeah,
much
every time I
self-judgment.
have one, like, it's... Every time I have one, I'm like, I feel guilty for it because it's not loving me, but I don't know what else to do. I don't know how to change that yet. I don't know how to... Like, I can quit, no problem. It's not an issue with the quitting. It's everything else behind it. I have nothing else to replace that with yet.
Yes.
And so I don't know how to do it.
Yes.
It's not
the
that I can't take...
suppression.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a suppression
Yeah.
of emotion because you use cigarette smoking as a form of self-soothing and a form of regulating your nervous system. But what happens if we just remove ourselves from that just for a moment and allow ourselves to be curious, to think of all the things that you love and think of all the positive things that you really love and enjoy doing, and think of all the beautiful sensory pleasures that are quick, easy, effective, healthy, inspiring, that could come in so many different forms and flavors, and the joys of the little pretty things. Tea, right? Without being overly judgmental or drawing any kind of judgmental people towards us or our need for taking a quick break. Right? Could it be as simple as going, oh my god, this task was draining. I've been going straight for 2-3 hours. I definitely need to fix myself a cup of tea. Do you mind watching what's going on for a minute if it's at work? Or if it's with the kids? Do you want to pick a flavor of tea with me? And we can have a little tea party.
Yeah.
Or you could drive them to a challenge and just be like, well, and I used to play this when I was little with my grandpa. I used to spend a bit of time with my grandpa, and he used to say, whoever can make me the best cup of tea wins, and whoever can give me the best massage wins. And he'll make it like a little competition between the kids to claim the best masseur and masseuse contest. Right? What if you played that with the kids? Or who can give the best head massages? Or what if we make a big massage train and each one of us gets to have a cup of tea, you know? And we can massage, you know, our head or our shoulders or our neck. Right? And the person in front can play with Play-Doh or do whatever they want to do, right? Or get to pick the music that the massage trains is in, right? Right? And it's as simple as swapping it out. And the power of communication under distress, under anxiety, don't ever underestimate how well it can really turn a negative, dark and gloomy situation, right? Because what happens is if you just go, I've got 3 kids on my hands and I'm fucking overwhelmed as a fucking motherfucker right now, and I just need 10-15 minutes to myself, and I don't want to go outside and have a cigarette and be the worst example of what a parent should be doing. And I don't want to perpetuate that back on myself and be unhealthy and gross and smelling gross and self-judgment. And it will probably feed into me feeling more low self-worth and less confident and wanting to binge eat afterwards because it fucks up everything in my body. And it will probably most likely not make me show up to the gym. Yeah. Right? What happens if I just go, I am really overwhelmed right now. Which flavor of tea should I have? What do you think I should have? What do you think mommy needs right now? And just turn it into a little game.
Yeah.
Right? Or make it
feels so much more fun and positive.
Exactly. And it doesn't have to be so serious and gloomy and shitty and miserable. Just because an adult did that one day and we watched it and it became our habit, the fuck? We're free to do whatever we want. I could paint a rainbow on my wall if I wanted to right now. Who the fuck can tell me no? Nobody. I'm an adult. I can do this is part of the conscious co-creation of your world and your lifestyle and however you want things to be. Have you ever seen me sit down here without my cup of tea? Tell me.
No.
I have 2, by the way. Today I have 2. Right? Never. Do you see me reach out for these? I use these like the Chinese walnut things, balls, right? Right?
Yeah.
Everyone needs to regulate. It's finding that healthy, guilt-free, judgment-free method of regulation. But it's about talking to yourself about it first. It's about that self-confrontation first, right? And you see what you did there with going, that's the example of what I had. But what if your mother, for example, made herself a little fruit salad? And it doesn't have to be massive. It doesn't have to be the best fruit salad. What if she just said, Mommy needs a fruit salad right now? And what if she encouraged you to cut up the pineapple in funny, weird little heart and star shapes to help her out with that? And you would have enjoyed that just as much as she would have, right?
Yeah.
Right? And this is what healing is about. It's coming back to that beautiful child that you are still on the inside before the world had a chance to fuck her up in all sorts of disgusting ways.
Yeah.
Right? Because I promise you, it's not that hard. I promise you, it's the repatterning of all of these things is not hard. You just have to give yourself the creative outlet and the curiosity to be that way.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's not hard going, what day is it? Do you want to do like a calendar where on that day we can only drink a specific flavor of tea? Like on a Saturday we can only drink passion fruit tea. On Sunday we can only drink peppermint or chamomile tea, and get all these different flavors and have a calendar in the kitchen, and the kids can go, Mommy, no, it's Saturday, you can't drink that tea. Right? Because kids get funny with rules, right? If you make a rule and they just go, you are breaking the rule, you're having like, God, I don't know what, rooibos tea on a Sunday and it's meant to be on a Tuesday, right? How fun would that be? And what a beautiful example it would be for them that this is how you regulate your nervous system. Because you can tell them until the fucking cows come home that smoking is not a good habit and you don't regulate yourself by doing that.
Yeah.
But they're going to watch you do it. And monkey see, monkey do, until the person that, you know, the frontal lobe fully develops, and they might become conscious and might take another 20 years after that to actually fix the habit, right? Because becoming conscious of something doesn't mean we're going to be changing it immediately. It just becomes like, yeah, we know it's there. We know it's ugly. I know I have low self-worth. I know it's shitty. I know it's impacting everything else in my life. But am I going to change everything that is associated with that? Hell no. We're slow creatures. We're pattern creatures. We do things so slowly and so repetitively, and we are so repetitious in our daily life. And that's why I told you when I first met you, I remember our first session, I told you, you show me anyone in the world right now, if I look at what their calendar looks like, if I look at how they live every day, I can tell you exactly where they are going to be in 50 years, in 25 years, in 10 years, in 5 years. I promise you, we are predictive creatures. That's why algorithms and the internet we can get us hooked, absolutely hooked for hours. Because we are predictive. We're a predictive model of behaviors. There's a whole science to this. Human behavioral science. This is why they're making social media addictive. Because if you're going to consume one thing, you're going to be consuming that one thing and that one thing only. Right? Right? So what happens if we give ourselves the curiosity and the creativity to change that? And this isn't just about tea drinking. This gives you the ability to regulate your nervous system in a healthy way. To not seek punishment, because guilt seeks punishment. To regulate yourself in such a beautiful and healthy way. And to give yourself the opportunity to sit with yourself in a very beautiful, amazing, nurturing way. You might even add a notebook. Have you ever seen me without this notebook? Never. Never. No. Because guess what? If you have a water bottle with you, you're most likely to drink water, right? If you carry it with you, you're most likely to drink water and stay hydrated. But if you don't, then you're not. And it's just going to be like a whole thing. I forgot my water bottle. That's why I didn't keep hydrated. But if it's there, I promise you, most people even overhydrate just because it's within proximity, right? Right? Yeah. I've done that. There's no shame in doing that. I've done that. But guess what? It's about loving ourselves enough to give ourselves the permission to do the things that we know are good for ourselves. Yeah. And being conscious of it is one thing, but acting on it is a whole other thing. So tomorrow, or for the rest of the day, you might be like, I need to make myself really conscious of what I do when I hit these high states of emotional arousal around anger, sadness, overwhelm, anxiety, loneliness, whatever it is that are your states of high emotional arousal. And I'm going to watch myself what I do, right? Am I just going to curl up under a blanket? Or am I going to go out with a cigarette in my hand and pace and let all those thoughts in my mind get 10 times worse and bubble over and impact everything else in my life? Or am I going to get intentional with it and go, holy fuck, I'm really triggered right now. Yeah. I really need a tea break. Bing, bing, I need a tea break. What does that look like? It means picking a flavor from a beautiful tea set that you bought for yourself because you value yourself enough to get organized about your tea, right? And having a beautiful kettle that is easily accessible and a cup of tea that's washed and ready to go, right? And have a notepad at the table or the couch or the sofa or the tree that I like to sit at in the courtyard, and make sure that I sit down with that cup of tea and that notebook is handy, and I can just write fuck 1,000 times if I feel like it, because that's what releases all the fucked up things within myself. Or I can write, I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow morning and stick to it because that's what I know that's gonna make me feel better, right? but it's about giving yourself the space for it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And loving yourself to know, if I'm gonna need to drink tea every time I'm mad, let me get a few different varieties just in case I get sick of it. Let me get varieties that I like and want to try out. Let me get a nice cup of tea. Let me get a good kettle that I know I'm going to use and that is handy and that is within proximity of wherever I'm working, wherever I live, in the kitchen, in my bedroom, in the office space, and just have a little tea nook.
Yeah.
Right? But guess what all of these activities require? They require self-love.
Mm-hmm.
They require high self-worth. Because a person with no self-love is unlikely to do that for themselves.
Yeah.
Especially a woman. But I bet if one of the kids say, Mom, I really love tea, I want to go and get a cup of tea and some different varieties of tea bags, I bet you would make it happen this afternoon.
Yeah.
Because it's so much easier to give to others than to give to yourself, right? But why is that? Why is that? Would it be any different if for it? Right?
No, it would be.
No, it wouldn't be any different, would it?
Mm.
It wouldn't, right? So, that begs the question, when are you going to start doing it? Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because how much more beautiful to go, I've had this cup of tea and now I realize I'm at home and the kids are okay. They're watching, they're just playing with one another. They're having a good time. Maybe now I can have a nap. And maybe I can have a nap in the living room and encourage healthy napping time so everyone watches that I've just had a nice cup of tea, I'm regulated, and now I need a nap.
Yeah.
And what happens if I wake up and feel like, oh, now I want to go for a walk, or now I want to, play some more with the kids, or maybe now I want to braid my hair and just show that I've loved myself enough that I'm giving back to myself, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's just allowing yourself and setting up the space. This is what I mean by you are creating the lifestyle. Yeah. This is exactly what I mean when I said you're creating the lifestyle. Because when you begin to create a lifestyle, it's not just about, the job that I want to have for the next 5 years or the amount of money that I want to make. That's all bullshit capitalism, fucked up shit that everyone is just jammed down everyone's mind and throat until they can fucking gag on it, right? Right? But what happens if the lifestyle that I need requires a regulated nervous system and me knowing exactly what my fucking limits are? Because if it's my problem, then it's going to become everyone's problem, right? Yeah. And that's me. I know that. I know that's me, right? I know me when I'm angry. Oh my God. Don't even fucking get it. Don't even get in my way. Yeah. And that's why I've become good at regulating myself, because I have anger issues, massive ones, right? But guess where it came from? It came from not being heard, being silenced, being punished, right? That's where it came from for me. But for you with these things, right? And your recognition of all of these things, and the recognition that you saw it happen one way and you don't want to perpetuate that, but you have such beautiful alternatives that are so easy for you. Imagine if we had to sit here and figure out what your tea alternative is. If it's going for a walk, or taking a quick warm bath or shower, or having some sort of a quick fix of some sort that is healthy. Like breathing exercise, or just going for a walk around the block. Right? Yeah. It doesn't matter what your regulation thing is going to be. It just has to be effective for you. It has to work for you. And you might try it a few different times before you get it right and not relapse into smoking, because it takes time to change a habit, right? Yeah. But I promise you, you're going to be enjoying tea a lot more if you get yourself a nice tea set and some, create the lifestyle that is conducive for it. Yeah. Right? Yeah,
that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. And it's not hard, I promise you, but when you put it that way, it becomes easier. When you allow yourself to think, how can I make my day easier today? Right? Back to the start of the conversation when we said, how can I make myself my life easier for me today. This is where it starts.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it starts.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? Once you're regulated and you have your cup of tea and you wrote fuck you 1,000 times, guess what's going to happen? You're more regulated. You're ready to tackle the next thing. It won't be the past hour or the 5 minutes that fucked your whole day up. It will be, now I'm regulated, I'm ready to do the next thing. And I actually have clarity on what I need to do.
Yeah.
And I have power, and I have intention, and I have released. Because guess what? We never really compartmentalize. And if you're smoking, you're most likely just suppressing everything that you need to feel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's about that co-creation effort of the beauty of what you need to do. Everything that you need to do, right? It's just about slowing right down, allowing yourself to slow right down so you see the solutions, and the solutions come to you with ease.
Yeah.
And it only happens when you slow down, when you regulate your nervous system, when you really regulate your nervous system, right?
Yeah.
Because you begin to notice what is yours and what isn't yours, right? Because that smoking habit isn't yours, is it?
No, it's not.
No, it's not, right? Now that we know that.
Yeah.
It's not yours. It's not yours.
I've been reminding myself lately as well, like when, like the years that I wasn't smoking, like I like running.
There you go.
I like running.
There you go.
And I don't sound half bad when I sing if I don't have a smoker's voice. If I have smoker's voice, I can't sing very well.
Oh, there you go.
That was something I didn't even know. I was always told that I couldn't sing. I sounded like crap. But then when I actually listened to my body and listened to what I needed in order for me to sound better in my head, I don't care what anyone else thinks. I feel like I sound good. That's good enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe even it's putting on a nice song and drinking tea, or getting up, dancing and singing. For one song, an average song is 2 minutes and a half.
Yeah.
2 minutes and a half.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. And the kids can join in. You could do it alone. You could do it in the shower. You could do it after a bath or in a bath. There's so many ways. Right?
Yeah.
And if you
And it's kind of incorporating the breathing too, like
absolutely
get better breathing with singing.
Absolutely. And guess what? It's because it's releasing and it's not suppressing your emotions. It is so incredibly regulating, because when we internalize our emotions, it's not just, and I'm never going to shut up about this, autoimmune disease and the suppression of all of these emotions, it's never just compartmentalized in a perfect, pretty little box that you got off Pinterest. It's never, ever that way. It impacts everything in your life, and it comes out 15, 20 years later, right? It comes out in the ugliest, most possible ways, and it just snowballs and gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Right? So why? Why all this trouble when you could just drink a nice cup of tea, right?
Yeah.
Or when you could just crack a song on and sing. And whatever it is, this goes with everything, not just with smoking, whatever habit they use as a cop-out, right?
Yeah.
Because smoking is a cop-out for someone who didn't get the ability to regulate their nervous system.
Yeah.
It's a cop-out. It's an anxiety soother. It's a high emotional arousal soother. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense?
It really does. It really does.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't as bigger than I thought it was.
Exactly. But it's not, it's never about the smoking. I tell you this every single time. It's never about whatever we're talking about. It's so much deeper than that.
Everything else. Yeah.
It's so much deeper than that. So much deeper than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like zen.
Yeah. I've had a lot of assistants. We've got the I don't know if you remember them, but the pink angels. We had like the pink and gold angels. Do you remember them when you were wearing the, I think it was shorts or a skirt with like pink and gold?
Yes.
You remember them? They're very soothing. Yes. They're here with us today.
Yes.
Yeah. They very zen out. They zen out everything. They kind of just smooth over the nervous system. They're very, very soothing angels. So they're with us today. Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you, angels.
Yeah.
So how are things looking with this stuff that happened with, like, the infiltration? The justification.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. I'm just glad that you had the chat and everything, because it was just an exercise on good spiritual hygiene and practicing that and drawing healthy boundaries when it isn't. And that's all we can do. I've done the cleansing. I think I need to do it a few more times, to be honest with you, just to make sure that there's no remnants or, residual energetic imprints or leaching from them.
Yeah, the dream that I had of that pterodactyl kind of thing was so weird, because I'd never like visualized or had like a visual reference of anything in a dream before. It was always just like the energy of, whether it was like a man or a woman or something like that. Yeah, but this one, there was no feeling. Like, I nearly laughed at it. Like, it was like scavenging around me, and I was like laughing. I was like, you can't touch me.
Yeah.
Like, there was no fear about it at all, and it responded to that. Like, the fact that I was almost laughing at it. Like, it was kind of like angry at me, and that it couldn't get close to me like that. And I was like, you're not supposed to be here. Go away. Like, shoo fly. And it was quite funny in the dream, but it was the only time that I've ever had like a visual representation of something. Yeah, but I was just like, there wasn't any fear about it. It was like an annoying fly that was buzzing around, kind of like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's out of the way, because I was pretty worried when I got that message from you. Yeah. Like, it was so strange that I've had other encounters and experiences that really spiked the fear, and then something like this, and I was like, you're not even scary. Yeah. I was kind of a little bit like, yay, no fear. Good. Very good. I do need to do more cleansing, clearing for that. I think I need to do a longer session for that, just in case. Just in case.
So when I am working with in that space, like, I need to do more with my spiritual hygiene as well. I need to sit down and do some like actual practices that are like functionable for daily work. Like, I have my intention setting and things like that, but I feel like I need to do more. Because if she's messing with things to that caliber, and she's not cleaning or clearing anything, then I feel like I need to be extra cautious of what I'm allowing in my space.
I don't think it's intentional on her part, but I think it's just the
I don't
lack
think
of,
it is either.
Lack of spiritual hygiene can result in that sometimes. But for you, it could just be a very simple 60-minute practice of cleansing and clearing before and after every patient, every client. And that's all it needs to be. It doesn't have to be this overly complicated thing of some sort of an experience. And when you get really in tune with your energy and your energetic field, you will know when you're feeling out of alignment more quickly, and you will want to snap back into your own alignment more quickly, right?
Yeah.
With or without me. But it's always good for anybody who is in a, you know, space where they are working with anyone. It's very good to have spiritual hygiene, especially with high turnover of patients and clients. You have to have cleansing pre and post.
Yeah, because it may even be the case that I'm doing like multiple people at once with the spinal flow.
Yeah.
Just because it makes my workload less intense.
Yeah.
Because they're bringing in like a little collective of energy for themselves, and because they're all coming in with their own intention to release something, most of the time they're all releasing the same thing. So they're all kind of feeding off each other and helping each other, and like raising their I don't know, healing vibration. I don't know what else to call it. And I'm just like the person that's maintaining the flow state instead of really going into that entire session fully with them.
Yeah.
So when it's more one-on-one, it's a deeper workload for me. But when it's across four people, then they're sharing that collectively, and I'm just managing it, and instead of like, you know, fully being immersed in with as well.
Yeah. You know what would be really good for you, especially because you work indoors for this? I think it might be worthwhile to get some, I guess you could say just like a chime or like some sort of like a musical.
Yeah, I
even
have a
like
bell.
a bell. There we go. A bell that you could just like wash over, but it's with the intention and being very, very present in the moment that this is for cleansing, clearing, and detoxing energy. And it could be just 15 minutes walking around each patient and doing it pre and post. But it's getting so cutthroat that this is what this is, and I need everyone to shut the fuck up when I'm doing it and when I'm doing it before and after, right? Because you need to be so focused on that energy that you're doing it for that very particular purpose, because it's all about intention, right? Another thing you could do, and I know this is quite easy, is especially if you have like some sort of a florist or a tree around, eucalyptus, and you could bunch them up like in a little floral kind of, well, not just wrap them up in like a thread or some sort, and just cleanse over the people with a brush, like the eucalyptus leaves, but brush away, and just have that as another thing. Another thing you could do at the start of the day, you know, and then at the shift closeout, you could have like incense or a candle running for that very particular intention. But make sure that when you're stepping into your space, into your healing space, that you take that time out for yourself. To set the intention that this is for the purpose of maintaining a high vibrational status and energy within this healing space, and ridding of any energy that comes this way that requires love and light, right? And when you're aware of that energy and you set the intention for it, it manifests a lot quicker and a lot easier the more you do it, and the more you have that set practice, right? And another thing you could do, I guess, is have I want to say like wind chimes at the door or something, to just really signify that this is finishing of a threshold from the outside world and entering into another threshold in this inside space, right? And there's no right or wrong way of doing this, or like essential oils or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. You could choose whatever works best for you. You could even have a mixture of all of these things.
I feel like a mixture might be nice, just to see what feels more inclined on the day.
And that could be your thing, right?
She did say she thinks that there's a portal or something opened in that spot. I can't tell one way or the other.
I wouldn't be too concerned about that. There's just so much.
I feel like she's been down too many rabbit holes and has a lot of misinformation about stuff. And she doesn't actually know what's right or what's not.
That's the this is the hard part with, I want to say false healers, but more junior healers, you know. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, you have a good head on your shoulders. You always know when something is real or something isn't. Like, you don't.
Yeah. Usually sounds like bullshit. I'm like, okay, if you say so.
Yeah. Especially with that discernment, like after you experience a thing or two, it's so much easier to know what's what. Yeah. But cultivating that practice is nice. Also for yourself as a form of nervous system regulation, that this is where I am, this is what I'm here for. And even like setting up the space that you have, coming back to the co-creation of this lifestyle, setting up the space that you can have this at a particular time, at a particular space, it gives you so many more elements of that regulation. And maybe even having a T-knock right where you do it, or close to where you do it, just so you know this is your reset space, this is where you come back to reset.
I'll send you through the pictures of the layout that I've come up with. It's a close representation, but you'll get the idea of the space, and you'll see that's pretty much exactly what I've set up.
I love that. And when is the fit out? Do you have an idea of when that's going to be?
Okay. I've just been focused on getting down here and getting things sorted with the kids first. So the children are all squared away. And then I think after the kids go back this week, I'm going to sit down another meeting about just making a plan, getting resources. Do we pay someone else to do it? Who's covering what costs? What profits are being shared and things like that. Like, we haven't even really had those conversations yet. So does she want her space to remain the same, or does she want to incorporate it into the new space as well? Like, there's still a lot of conversations that need to be had around this as well, just so we're both on the same page with everything. And then like the upgrades and stuff, I feel like I'm just going to get a carpenter in and just have him do it, because then it's going to look more professional. And that's what I really want, is for that space to look and feel professional. I feel like it kind of gives a sense of comfort and reassurance that people can trust the space when it looks better.
Absolutely. Yeah, the presentation.
Especially, because like what I'm going to be dealing with and managing is the whole front of the shop, and I want that to represent me to the best visually it can. So what Rico does with her space, that's up to her. It's none of my business. Hers is behind a door, and that's that. But I want the front of the shop to be the welcoming comfort.
Cozy vibe.
Yes. All of the things. All of the tea gets here.
All the above.
So there's a couple of things that I've got to look into, just with like signage and things like that as well, to see what fits better in the space. I kind of like the idea of the neon lights, like a soft neon light sign. I kind of like that, because a little bit I want the angels to be coming in and out of that space too if they want to, and I feel like that's a little bit like subliminal, you know, the light beings, the light angels, or whatever. So I feel like that's going to be cute. So
absolutely. I'm so excited. This is so exciting. I hope I can see it soon. I hope it doesn't take too long from the manifestation of this in the, you know, installation and fit out.
I'm hoping a couple of weeks most.
I hope so too. That'll be good.
I'll feel better once there's a bit of money coming back in too, and I'm not just spending all the time too. So
absolutely. Well, I think also it's a good time to build the relationship with the people in the community that you need to build, so people know this is up and coming, and you could do like plan the launch day and invite, you know, the right people and the right environment. And
there's been some videographers and things like that are also new and up and coming in the area, even down in Brisbane. I found a guy on TikTok. It's like I have not been doom scrolling. I have not been on social media, hardly at all. But when I do get on, it's the people that I need to see immediately straight away. And I'm like, oh yes, I should actually do something like that. That sounds like a great idea. So I was thinking about getting some vloggers and things like that, reaching out to those and getting them to come in and have experiences for themselves, write all about it, do your videos, do your socials, get other people to do that. Because I don't necessarily need to, but it's good exposure as well. So, you know, give them some free tea, some free treatments, and let them do their thing. And kind of have my own personal one that I can use for my own socials where I want to, but then let everybody else kind of experience their own thing and talk about it from that.
That's right. And you never know what might work and what might not. You know, sometimes we have such I won't say restricted, but kind of like a set thing of how we might think something works, and then the way that it works is like a complete 180, you know?
Yeah. So I've already met a lady for like flyers and signage and things like that. She done a really good job on some of the stuff Rico had there. She used to work for a newspaper, and now she runs a local community, you know, like the community booklets that they hand out for free. What's going. Yeah, she does that. So she's got a really good gift for writing about people and things. So I'm going to get her to do something for me. And then the markets happen every Sunday right outside the shop front door too. It's like it's right outside the market.
Perfect
and
location.
I think about opening up on a Sunday and letting people come in and have like half price treatments, or, you know, like $10 treatments, things like that. Not even for her. I'm not telling her what she can and can't do. I'm just telling her what I'm doing. She can choose to follow suit or not. Like some of her healing sessions go for hours. And I feel like it's super intense. And whatever she does, that's cool. That's not how I work. Like I've had fantastic sessions with people in spinal flow in 10 minutes. So
absolutely.
10 minutes for $10, and people with like crippling arthritic hands, no more pain. They had one 10-minute session and their body let it go straight away. I'm like, cool. So I need more of that. So even just opening up and letting some people come in and have some tea and have a 10-minute session on the bed and, you know, things like that. I found that was a really effective way to get people talking about it in the community, because it only took 10 minutes. It only cost $10.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. Are you gonna have a distinct variation or like distinct separation between you and yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want her to be associated with me. Like what I want to put across is that the way we work is complementary, but not it's not the same.
Not the same business.
We two totally different healing modalities. She only works on women as well. And gotcha. I don't like her husband too. He's a bit of an ass. Yeah. He's a chauvinistic pig. He's so Australian, it's disgusting. Yeah, he's like that. They don't even look matched, paired as a couple. But anyway, she's got her own things to overcome with that. But I want.
How old is she, if you don't mind me asking?
I think she's about 45.
Okay.
Closer to 50.
Yeah.
Like she's a little bit older than me.
Yeah.
But yeah. Her husband's so judgmental. Just
she's set for a transformation. Don't worry.
I can see it coming. I can see it coming. And I'm like, you, off you go. Like, go be amazing. She's just, I think she's been waiting for her kids to finish high school and to move to uni and stuff like that. She's set her boundaries as to how long she's willing to stay in all of that.
Gotcha.
But I can see it coming. And yay her, she should, because she's awesome. She's been stuck and suppressed and all of
as
the
most women are bought into the dream, into the dream. Or should I say the false reality? You know.
And I know she's been watching my transition and transformation as well. She's been taking notes, and I've noticed a few other women taking notes, and I'm like, you want some help with your notes? Like, take some more notes.
Yeah.
Take some more notes.
Yeah.
What else what do you want to talk about here? What are you stuck on today?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like all of it. What are you not doing? Like, even Jessica, the cleaning lady, she was like, I'm in awe of you. And I'm like, good. Now go and put that into yours.
Exactly.
Be in awe of yours.
And you're like, here is a list of numbers you can call if you need that transformation.
Literally. I'm like, I'm not special.
Yeah.
I'm not unique. Don't sit in awe and then wonder how I did it. Ask questions.
Yeah.
I will tell you. There's no gatekeeping here.
Yeah.
Go and find your awe. Go and find your amazing. Go and find everything that you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
And shut up and get out of your own way a little bit.
Yeah.
Just let it come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-sabotage is such an ugly trait. Yeah.
Huge.
And we all have it. We all have it. It's not like some disgusting thing that you only have. It's like everyone has a tendency to self-sabotage. Yeah.
I was mind blown. My first trip to the beach, I met this little puppy named Ruby, and the mum of the puppy, she was like, oh, I've had her for a few weeks. She's like, oh, what do you feed your dogs? And I'm like, oh, you know, we tried to keep them on a grain-free diet, but, you know, pet mints and stuff like that, it's all great for them. She's like, oh, she wouldn't eat this like a dog food brand, so I found a private chef in Tasmania who ships her food to me now. And I'm like, oh, that's amazing. I love that. She's like, do you think it's too much? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, go
If
you.
that's how you take care of your dog.
Yeah.
Private chef your food from Tasmania. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But she was looking for validation for it because it's extravagant. And I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
you've already done it though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you already just did it. So just do it.
Yeah, be confident.
Don't feel guilty about it after.
Yeah, be confident.
If you assessed that you could afford to chef your dog food from Tasmania,
yeah. Yeah.
don't back down now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Go do it.
Exactly.
I'm like, yeah, you. I kind of want a private chef in Tasmania for my dog food.
I want to be that level of spoiled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally. I'm like, when you go your Lorna Jane shopping, you're like, the ultimate Frisbee outfit only gets worn when I'm playing Frisbee.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I used to poke fun at that, but now I'm a little bit like, why not?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Changing
Because
perspective.
these are the things that people with high self-worth and high self-value do, right?
Yes. Yeah. Before I used to judge it so harshly, and now I'm a little bit like, I want a Frisbee outfit.
Yes.
I don't even play Frisbee, but I want a Frisbee outfit. Or if I ever decide that I want to play Frisbee, I can. And I'll look great doing it.
Exactly right. You got it. You got it. This is what it's about.
Yeah.
Seeing yourself as worthy of these things and not self-sabotaging before you even get the opportunity to be those things, and not putting others down just because they're doing things that are unfamiliar to you.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, that's my whole approach with the clinic too. Like, I'm going to be awesome in there because people want to hear what I have to say. People want to listen to me. They want to drink my tea. Absolutely. They want to feel so good. They come to me because they feel good when they leave. And so they don't even have to understand why they feel so good. It's just, it's the place to rest and then carry on about your day. It doesn't matter if it's a cup of tea, spinal flow, whatever it is, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
I've got it. They'll have it. I can share it. And then when I'm done, I can pack up and walk out and leave it there, and I don't have to bring it to my home.
Absolutely.
I can come home and carry on my regular care and routine and whatever else.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. And then whatever she does, I don't give a shit. It's none of my business. It doesn't affect me what she does or doesn't do, because I'm setting up my space. I'm running and managing my space. And that's it. If I decide that something comes up and I want to actually work with her, then I can decide then. I don't have to do that either. Like,
exactly.
I'm taking on the front of the shop. That's
it. Remember how I introduced you to the term Hakuna Yatatas? Remember that? There's another one. It's Hakuna Ma Fuck It.
Hakuna Ma Fuck It.
Hakuna Ma Fuck It. Yep. And it's when you chill out, have no worries, and you fuck it. Like, just whatever. Fuck it. You do you, boo. Hakuna Ma Fuck It.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. That's fun.
It is. Yeah. Sometimes we just need the words for the things that we're feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm so excited for the space for you. I really am.
Me too. I can't wait to get through your meditation list. I haven't even had time to do it.
Yeah.
I haven't done any for a while.
You're probably going to click out. It's going to be quick.
Okay.
I'm currently working on one. I've honestly been so busy because the CEO has been away, so I've had like a very big workload. So I haven't had the liberty of recording as many healing sessions as I need or as I intended to, but hopefully with her coming back I'll have time. So I'm going to release another one probably in 2 weeks, and that one will probably be like right up there for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, because I have this collective working through like such similar issues, so it's good how it's manifesting.
I've been sharing them with anyone who will listen.
Oh, good.
Like literally when people are like, oh, I'm having this, and I'm like, you need to go Gigi Adventureland on YouTube, go through and do her whole meditation list.
Yeah.
Like start here and work your way up and go back and do them again. Keep going back around.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you've had some more views come up or anything, but
I don't check, to be honest with you. I just trust that the right people will find it when they need to.
Yeah. Every time I get into an Uber or something like that, like I leave them and they're like, the information that I've just received from you has completely changed my life. And I'm like, amazing. I love it.
Bless.
Go have fun with it.
Bless. Absolutely.
Sprinkling it everywhere I go.
Absolutely. And that's what it's about. Sprinkling the magic, connecting the dots. Because we're all one.
Yeah.
We're all one.
Yeah.
The more we understand that, the better it gets.
Yeah. I had this Uber driver to the airport the other day, and she was stressed out, and she was like attracting, a lot of negative stuff in her life because she was so anxious and afraid of everything. And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
And it was like cycling through the shame and the judgment of things. And I'm like, you don't have to do that if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Especially if you feel bad after it. Why do you want to do that?
Yeah.
You think that those people that are leeching from you won't find someone else? They will. Like, why are you choosing it for it to be you? You don't have to do it. She's like, I never thought about it that way. And I'm like, yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. If your body tells you that you don't feel good, listen to your body. Yeah. She's like, oh, but that, I get called selfish. And I'm like, yeah, I get called selfish too. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Called self-preservation, not selfishness.
Yeah. It's also probably coming from people who want to leech off you in some way or another.
Yeah.
And when it doesn't benefit them, guess what? They turn around and call you selfish, self-centered.
Yeah. They get mad at you. I'm like, that's okay.
That's all right. We could live with that.
I'll wear that. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. And it's so funny how so many people are now needing the same conversations that you and I have had along the way.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And I'm like, oh, I had this one with Gigi, actually.
Yeah. Sit down and listen.
Yeah. This one might hurt a little bit, but it's okay. You'll get through it.
Like, this is why you're fucked up. Yeah. And we're all fucked up, so we're all helping each other out.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, change your belief a little bit. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. You'll be better, matter of fact.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's just like skimming the surface of the stuff, like, let alone like you're creating it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the Uber driver that I had going down there, she kept saying to me, she's like, oh, but I didn't manifest that. And I didn't manifest that. And I'm like, but you kind of did.
Yeah.
You were so focused on that not happening that you made it happen a little bit.
Yeah. But also it's from the subconscious and the vibrational inner being of the vibrational that you give out. It's not about what the conscious mind does. It's the subconscious mind and the higher self. It's kind of like, our higher self is like our parents, They will put us in situations where, but they're loving and they're adoring and they want for the best for our growth. And there is no such thing as positive or negative. There is just growth from the universe's perspective. So, of course, there will be situations that you think you didn't manifest because you're not the player piece in this chess game.
No, it was just so funny that she kept circling back around to tell me that she didn't manifest it.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
yeah, small mind thinking. Yeah.
every time. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I feel like when I get that, I just have to remind myself to be gentle with them.
Absolutely, yeah, gentleness, because
more
people
gentle.
get rocked.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely get rocked. Like that one thing that you might say will stick with them for the rest of their life because they're not used to that confrontation.
Yes. Yeah, and like I try to say it gently and softly as I can, and even then it's still really rough, and I'm like, I don't know how else to tell you that.
Yeah.
Maybe don't listen to me. Go find someone else who can be a little bit more passive.
A little bit more cushioning. A little bit more cushion for the pushing.
Really. But then I'm also like, well, do you know what? I've just got to say it how I know how to say it, and that's it. I trust that you'll hear it the way you can hear it.
Yeah. And the right people gravitate to the right healers when they're ready. It's like your readiness for me. Come on. Like if the things that we have been going through and the things that we went through way earlier on, like not everyone is that ready for that level of self-confrontation because it's deep shit. It's very
and it
deep
hurts.
Shit. Of course it hurts. Yeah, but then it gets better. It's like instead of being like this infection that is just like filled with pus and inflammation and redness and heat, we just gently clean it out as gently as we can, and we give you the right antibiotics, and then it starts to heal bit by bit, and it becomes perfect skin.
It's like going from a snake bite to a paper cut on your finger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly right. But the right healer always shows up when the student is ready. It just takes time.
Yeah.
It takes so much time.
Yeah.
What else, my darling? What else?
Actually, when I found the chiropractor that I've been going to, as soon as I went in there, I was like, this feels super familiar. Even the girls that I had seen in there, they were like, have you been here before? I feel like I know you. And I'm like, no, it's my first time. I literally just moved to the area. Like so much familiarity. And then I've also shared your healing sessions with them as well. They're the two of them that I've been in there talking to, they're both like, oh my God, this is exactly what I've been needing. They're super excited. Can't wait for the clinic to open up. But I was also... I don't know why I keep thinking her name's something other than it is, but that's okay. She, the chiropractor, I was telling to her about what I've done with the NET with and how that's helped me, because she done some scans and stuff up my back. And then I said to her, it's actually quite interesting because I've never seen that version of myself in there, because George done my scans right after I'd had a really big spinal flow session. And so I was like super into my autonomic nervous system response, my other one. And so I said to her, if you ever want to play with this stuff, and so far she seems open to it, like just being able to gauge and read the different responses that the body has. I feel like I'm opening her up to a lot more of what the body can do and what she could potentially do with the skills that she already has. With just not being so rigid and structured with them, but be more playful with them. Like, play and find out. Like, I feel like that's what I'm moving into more of, like, play and find out, play and find out, play and find out, and see what you can do. Yeah.
Exactly. It's just allowing yourself the curiosity to find an alternative.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, that's amazing, my darling. I am busting to go to the toilet, so I'm going to have to let you go.
And I'm feeling quite hungry. I've been noticing I've been getting more hungry. So I'm getting hungry around lunchtime, so I'm actually eating lunch now instead of just like one meal in the afternoon. So.
Okay. Well, that's good. So long you're looking after yourself, that's all that matters.
Yes. So I feel like I need to go have some lunch and have some tea.
Really, have some tea, yes. And when you're having that tea, we might have some nice ideas about getting back to some recreational sport or something fun. It doesn't have to be the gym. It could be like a fun league, whatever you're into. And you could have like a cute little notebook from Kmart or Officeworks or whatever, and you could write whatever comes to your mind.
I actually seen they have like it's like R&B dance workouts.
That's cool. I could see you doing that.
Yeah.
Or like a Zumba, or like something dancey, like something like fresh.
I love that. That's normally when I'm like when I'm really starting to shake some stuff off and let it go, I normally dance party. I crack on some tunes and I dance party.
I love that for
But
you.
with kids, yeah.
I love that for you. I'm all for this.
Yeah, movement and just shaking it out.
I'm all for this.
Yeah.
I think, next video I get from you better be from a dance party. All right, my darling. You look after yourself. Lots of love from me.
Too.
Oh, actually, I forgot to tell you, the session is recorded. I will send it to you afterwards. I'm getting better at recording sessions.
I was actually thinking halfway through, I was like, man, I should have recorded this.
I've got it. Oh,
thank you,
I'll
darling.
send it to you afterwards.
Yay. All right, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you. You too. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye.